In this situation, you're pretty familiar with the area that we're hunting in. And as you get in position for a deer hunt, you realize you hear footsteps. It sounds like a deer, and maybe it's coming towards you. Sure enough, as it approaches, the deer comes up right in front of you and stops. There's your shot. Shoot or don't shoot. You should have said don't shoot. That was a skylighted deer. That's a typical situation where the shooter might be at a lower level than the game. When that animal rises up on a hill like that, you don't have a safe backstop. Anytime you have sky or you have an area above you and you can't see what's beyond, just over that hill, it could be a neighborhood, houses, people, livestock, you have to be aware of the fact that that bullet can travel for several miles. And when you're shooting at a target that's up on that skylighted area like that, you don't have a safe shot. That was a don't shoot situation. However, you might have been able to stalk back into a position where you were at least on level plane with that deer. If you can get on level plane, or maybe wait just a moment, that deer's liable to move off that high ground, drop down a little bit where he's even with you or below you, and you'll have a safe backstop. When you have earthen backstop or trees behind the deer, at that point you've got a safe shot. Just not any time that you've got the sky as the background of that deer. That wouldn't be a safe shot. Let's say you're walking through the trees and you hear some footsteps and you recognize those footsteps, they sound like deer. Now as you hear the walking through the leaves, you turn in that direction and you get a glimpse of what is a deer. You realize it really is a deer. You have a buck tag, you can see the antlers. As you see this deer coming through the trees, you realize you don't have a clear shot. But the deer turns, and as it turns, it's entering an opening, and you're prepared. Now you see this deer coming to this opening, and you're waiting for the deer just to stop in this opening so you can take a good clear shot at it. There's your shot. Do you shoot or don't shoot? Let's slow the video down now and take a real good look at why that was a don't shoot situation. As you follow the deer and it walks out into the clearing, you get a good view of it, and sure enough it is a decent buck. But you realize there is a pond in the background of this deer. Now when water is in the background, that is not a safe backstop. You should always be aware of the fact that a high velocity bullet like a high powered rifle could ricochet and skip off that water and travel for miles. You don't have any control of where that bullet's going to go, so you have to always take a don't shoot attitude when you don't have a safe backstop, especially water.